just how you feel things are just coming along now, kind of at this point of camp, and now you guys kind of turn the page to get ready for the opener.
Yeah, things are like dying down as far as, you know, good on good. Now we're starting to focus more towards UCA. I feel like we're in a good spot. Now we're starting to learn more about the scheme and what we're trying to do schematically. So I feel like we're in a great spot right now.
What kind of personal goals you got going into this season?
For me, I just want to help the team as much as I can. I mean, obviously I have my individual statistical goals, but I wouldn't say there's nothing I can pinpoint. Just, you know, just try to be better than I was last season.
What do you feel like has been the strength of the wide receiver group so far this fall?
Really, our connection. I mean, there's a lot of new guys in the room, and you know, there's some people that came back and are older, so it's just the older guys helping the younger guys, and people just coming together, you know, making jokes and just bringing up the team. I would say that we're the most connected group on the team.
As a team, how much do you feel maybe an energy boost knowing that fall camp is in the rearview?
Yeah, you can tell people were a little excited today. First day of school too, so people just get out, see some new faces. But I think, I mean, we've been focused every day since we've been here. So I mean, it's no different than, you know, day 4 fall camp.
For you personally, where do you feel like you've improved on the most from, you know, start of camp to now at this point?
Really, I would say my leadership and my consistency. That was a big part for me in the offseason, to focus on my leadership and just showing up every day, trying to be the same person. You know, not be up and down, and just kind of stay consistent. So.
Go through kind of what you're returning the punt back there, you know, your approach, you know, what do you do when you decide a ball is returnable, you know? Yeah,
I mean, well, a lot goes into it. First, I'm seeing a trajectory of the ball, and then I still have time. There's a lot more time than you think. I still have time to look while I'm still locating the ball. And then obviously, it's just the ball comes down. Do I feel people, or do I still feel space? I mean, I trust those guys in front of me, though, and it's really credit to them. It's nothing. I can't do nothing without them. So, but I just feel the pressure, and then if I have a chance to return it, I return it.
How does that feel, knowing that Coach trusts you to be back? Because it's vital. I mean, not everybody can be a punt returner. How does that feel?
Oh, it's a great feeling. I'm grateful for every opportunity I get, and that's another opportunity to touch the ball. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing I always wanted to do, and I feel like here I finally got the opportunity to really burst into that role and be trusted with that role.
What do you feel like you've grown the most as a wide receiver, you know, playing here the last couple of years?
Really, I would say my stance to start. It was never coached before, just me personally, until I came here, and I know it's a vital point of being a receiver. You know, there's not a lot of time the quarterback has. You know, the rush is coming, and the O-line can't hold up all day, so your stance to start is vital, just getting off the ball and getting your route faster.
It seemed like you and Jalen really had a connection, you know, on the field there. Just your thoughts on, you know, the difference his play made and, you know, your play last year. Yeah,
Jay's my guy. I mean, you know, he comes in, he's young. He's the same age as my younger sister, so it's just it's an awkward dynamic at first, but he's like a little brother to me now. But, you know, yeah, we're always together outside the building, and it's just, you know, comfortable being with him.
You can see the game in the near future. How much does that kind of energize you guys now with fall camp in the rearview?
Man, I mean, it's just a blessing, like, just to even be in this opportunity and be so close to it, because, like, you've been in there since the bowl game and left with that bitter taste. Like, you had the whole offseason to sit there and think about that, and then now it's time again where you back in the gauntlet every week and just grinding and going through it with your teammates. So it's a blessing to be in this position, and it's like, I feel like it's a lot of excitement.
Where do you feel like you've improved on the most from, you know, the start of fall camp to now?
For me, a big thing for me was pass rush and hand placement. So those are two things I kind of went into the offseason saying I really want to get better at, and those are two things I feel like that I improved at. And then as a unit, as a D-line, I feel like effort and just like our mentality, I feel like that's something that, like, from the beginning of fall camp to the end, you can see that it really picked up a lot. And Butch Jones challenged us at, like, the middle of fall camp, in the thick of it, about our mentality. So we really just picked it up then, and that's just something I feel like we improved on as a group.
Coach said he's kind of challenged you, and the quickness is important, you know, for you. Just your thoughts on what, you know, the challenge that kind of given you lately.
I mean, I feel like it's a little verse that I read about. It's like with great favor it comes great responsibility. So I feel like I'm in a great position where, like, the Lord put me in the lead. So I feel like that's a responsibility that I have to take, and that's a new role that I have to take and do for it. So I'm just grateful to be in this position, and I just got to give my all and then just keep learning as the process goes along.
What do you pick up, you know, Nate and Marty kind of talked about you guys studying film. How much film do you guys watch during the season?
A lot. Like, I mean, you got the little app on your phone. Like, I'm in the bed laying with my dog watching film. So that's just something, like, I watch it like it's TV at that point. So however much you watch TV, that's how much I watch film.
just looking for any little thing?
Anything, body language. Do he lean a certain way? What is little twist that he like to like? All right, let me study the OC. What does he like to call in certain situations? What I'm finna get with this? What I'm finna get when he on this side of the hash? Anything that you can pick up on.
And how much of that do you try to share with the other guys in the unit? Because obviously all of you should be watching film, but having that many different set of eyes, seeing different tendencies.
I'm gonna send in a group chat. I'm gonna screen record it, have my little voiceover. Hey, y'all see this? Yada yada yada. Am I tripping? Did y'all notice this? Send. And then it's gonna be replies like just send a little group chat, see if they seeing what I'm seeing. And like most of the guys, like the younger guys, I'm pretty sure they don't know about it. That's something that you kind of develop. That's something I had to develop. But the older guys, they kind of be on the same page with me, or like they might find something that I didn't see. So it's a real good thing. I feel like you got to share it with everybody.
How pleased were you with the way you played last season?
I mean, it was a big step for me, but then like at the same time, I left a lot out there. Like I missed 6 sacks. That's a big thing. Like that's a big difference. I missed 6 sacks. I missed like 3 or 4 TFLs in a run. You know what I mean? That could change a lot. So I feel like I was pleased with what I was able to do and knowing that I could actually go out and produce at a decent level. But it's like now I got to sit there, make up what I missed, and do more. So.
What is the best advice that you could give to the young guys?
Don't get discouraged. Like it's a process. Everything they just want to have the success and the way that they played in high school. They want all that right now. Like it's a process. It takes time. You got to learn. You got to grow. I mean, the best experience is experience and going through stuff and reps and just get a whole bunch of reps and just keep learning and growing through that process. And then always have a growth mindset to it. Like these coaches gonna get on you. Your teammates gonna get on you. There's gonna be moments where you got a D in the class, you need to pass, and everything just feel like it's crumbling down on you. Just stick along, ride along with the process, and just keep going. That's the best advice I can give.